Okay guys, let's do one more video right now, and then after I'm done with this, in video number 4, we're gonna piece all of this weird information together, and you'll see it's just gonna come together for us. Okay, check this out. Let's now do our 30, 60, 90. As you guys can see, here's my 30-degree angle right there, right? And hopefully you realize that 30, 60, 90 always goes like this. This side is our 1. This side, the medium side, is square root 3 times the 1, right? And of course, the hypotenuse is always double the short side. And hopefully you know that that's your 30, 60, 90 triangle. Now, we have the same dilemma we had before. Okay? We don't want this hypotenuse to be length 2. We want it to be length 1. So how can we do that? Can't we just simply divide by 2? 2 divided by 2 is 1, right? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to divide each side by 2. Okay? And because it got a little messy, let me redraw it here. So we have a 30, 60, 90 again. Here's my 30, 90. Right there would be my 60. What we just learned is once we make this a 1, this becomes a 1/2. This becomes square root of 3 over 2. Now let's look at the end of the hypotenuse right there again. Wouldn't the coordinates of that point be our x value, square root 3 over 2, and then our y component would be the 1/2. Again, this corresponds to cosine of 30 degrees, which is square root of 3 over 2, you see. And the 1/2, remember, y, this y coordinate is equivalent to sine. So we just learned that the sine of 30 degrees is simply 1/2, right? So pause the video real quick and take notes on this, guys. All right. All right, now let's take a look at the 30, 60, 90 going the other way. Notice this time I have the 60 here. The 30 is up there. Well, to save us some time, do you agree if we stood this triangle up, right? If we stood it up, look at it. Wouldn't this be the 1/2 down here? This would be the square root of 3 over 2 here. This, of course, would be radius 1. Well, what's the coordinates of that point right there? Isn't the x coordinate 1/2? Isn't the y coordinate right here square root of 3 over 2? So in other words, 1/2, you see, is the cosine. Remember, x goes with cosine of theta. Theta in this case is 60 degrees. See, cosine of 60 is 1/2. The y always goes with sine, right? And the sine of 60 is square root of 3 over 2. Pause the video again if you need to. Now guys, in the next video, you're going to see all this information perfectly fall together. Okay? So that's basically it. I don't know if you want to pause again to see this part of the video. Go ahead and do so if that's the case. And that was it. And of course, that's where we started out with. Remember, we divided every side by 2 so that our radius right here, that's basically the radius, as you'll find out, of the unit circle. We made it 1, so it fits right inside our circle, radius 1. Okay? Again, you'll see that in the next video, guys. Start coming together. Okay? See you in class.